Louis XIV, one of the most influential monarchs in French history, responsible for the construction of the Palace of Versailles, compared himself to the celestial body that provides us with warmth and light. This bust, like that of Marshal Turenne, Henri de la Tour d'Auvergne, INV. 286b, was part of the Holford Collection, Dorchester House, England, both works having been attributed to the French artist Antoine Coysevox, 1640–1720. Coysevox was the most prolific and representative French sculptor of the late 18th century. He dedicated the most original phase of his career to the production of busts, depicting the monarch repeatedly throughout his life, from his youth to the last days of his life. Recent studies have shown that these works were not only independent from each other but were also executed by different artists. No conclusion has yet been reached about the creator of this bust of Louis XIV, the iconography of which clearly identifies it as a portrayal of the Sun King.
King from the age of 4, Louis XIV would become one of the most famous and longest reigning monarchs in French history.
Anne of Austria, whose Louis XIV's mother nominally ran the country, while he was a small boy. But there was a man named Mazarin, who really had the reins of government. He was kind of a despot and he was very manipulative.
When Louis was 9, an uprising called Le Fronde forced him to flee from Paris. Le Fronde ended in 1653, and Louis was crowned in 1654.
Louis never really forgave the nobility who rebelled against the crown. He chose to live outside of Paris most of his reign. He was determined to take traditional powers away from the nobility in France.
In 1660, Louis XIV married Marie Theresa of Spain.
Louis treated the Queen with politeness, even an exaggerated respect due to a daughter of the King of Spain. He also kept mistresses quite openly.
In 1661, Louis's longtime advisor Mazarin died, and rather than appoint a new first minister, Louis shocked France by taking personal control of the government, centralizing the legal system and military.